And the government is set to review fees for engineers in the country in a bid to upscale earnings for engineers. Speaking at the official opening of this year's three-day Engineering Partnership Convention, Transport and Infrastructure PS, Professor Paul Maringa indicated that the government was aligning payment terms to ensure engineers are paid fairly for their work. The PS also noted that 90% of the buildings that collapse are constructed by halfway engineers. Maringa and the national chairman of the Engineers Board says the government is working round the clock to make sure universities and other training institutions of higher learning will be required to upgrade the engineers. The new engineers are now required to be members of the Engineering Board, where they will receive training and mentorship before being allowed to practice fully. The board has also recommended more training in a bid to deal with shortage of engineers in the country and tap the latest technology from foreign engineers.
From drawing board and so on. We came to computer. Now we are using internet facilities of engineering and so on. Are those making it come out good as an engineering practice and so on?
But the person charged with the responsibility of ensuring that a building is strong enough is a structural engineer. Sadly, 90% of the buildings that are collapsing are actually not designed by engineers. They're designed by what we call halfway engineers, who in the past have been referred to as quacks. We've accepted that that is a terminology we're not going to use, because those designers, even though they're not fully trained, are actually Kenyan technicians and below who desire to be engineers. And in our discussions today, we've agreed universities and other training institutions of higher learning are going to open themselves up to upgrade those people, so they stop giving us substandard services and advice. But also the Engineering Board of Kenya is going to open up to those people so they can become members of the engineering fraternity, where they're able to receive on-the-job training and proper